Borderlands 4 may have just been killed by GEARBOX in one single statement. No, really. In just one tweet, this game might have just gotten nuked harder than Hiroshima. And I'm not really sure if GEARBOX can recover from this. Let's break it down. So imagine you're concerned about the rising cost of games. You hop online, see that Borderlands 4 might cost $80, and you're like, yikes, that's steep. Reasonable take, right? But then, out of nowhere, Randy Twitter Fingers Pitchford, the chief of GEARBOX, jumps in with this absolute banger of a reply. 1. Not my call. 2. If you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. Dude, this is not the inspiring comeback story you think it is. This reply is out of touch, dismissive, and straight up condescending. Like, bro, you really just told gamers. I suffered, so you should too. He basically hit us with the, I walked uphill both ways in the snow argument, but for video game pricing. And what's worse, he doesn't even own the decision. Not my call, he says, and then proceeds to justify it like it was his call. Which is it, Randy? Are you a powerless bystander or the Jedi Council of Game Pricing? Randy proceeded to get ratioed hard by a bunch of people. Let me explain something that every PR person knows, and apparently Randy doesn't. There's no upside to telling fans to suck it up. Gamers already have pitchforks ready when a game crosses $70. $80 is pushing it. And instead of reassuring people with something like, hey, we hear your concerns. We're working hard to make Borderlands 4 worth every penny. We get a nostalgic rant about minimum wage and an ice cream parlor. What are you doing, man? You cannot guilt-trip people into buying your game. That's not how fandom works. That's how you lose people. People are already skeptical about sequels, especially after the lukewarm Borderlands 3 reception. And now you're telling them that if they can't afford it, they're not real fans? That's wild. Look, I'm not here pretending like game development is cheap. It's not 2004 anymore. Budgets are wild. You got 500 people working on a single map, mocap suits that cost more than a house, and marketing budgets that could fund a small country. AAA games are now movie-level productions. And when you adjust for inflation, yeah, games were expensive back in the day too. People love to throw out that $60 price tag from the 2000s, but if you go way back, some NES and Genesis games hit $70, $80 back then. Adjusted for inflation, that's like $150 today. So yes, this ain't new. But that doesn't mean people can't feel something when they see a new Borderlands game getting an $80 price tag. You can't just throw a number out there and expect people to cheer. If Randy really wanted to defuse the situation, here's what he should have done. Stay silent. That alone would have been a win. Or drop the most generic PR line imaginable. Something like, we're still discussing pricing, and our goal is always to provide value to the fans. More info soon. Boom, done, safe, no backlash. Instead, he got ratioed on Twitter and lit a bonfire under the already flaming skepticism around Borderlands 4. And you know this is going to stick. Gamers don't forget. We still remember Diablo Immortal's "Don't you guys have phones" line. This is in the same tier, maybe worse. So yeah, I get the games cost more to make. I get that inflation's real. I'm not out here demanding $20 AAA titles, but don't insult your fans. Don't tell them to suffer like you did in the 90s. And don't gatekeep your game with the real fan nonsense. This is not how you build hype. This is how you get people to tune out before they even pre-order. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is $80 justified? Are you still hyped for Borderlands 4 after this? Or are you out? Like the video, subscribe to Rage Quit Report if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.